What it do, homies? It's your boy Dave, and I'm back today. We're back here with a donation request. This time we're checking out the Marcus Miller band, Blast. This is my first time listening to Marcus Miller, so let's go ahead, shut up, and turn it up. The donator said, so I like bass music. I like bass vocalists, and this person, when they donated, they said this is a different type of bass. Okay. I do have a background in jazz as well. I used to play all the time before I had kids. Anyways, let's get back to it. That has some Spanish type of roots. That melody there. Of course, we got the percussion. Almost like ooh. I think this is the highest quality the video can go to. Yeah. Seem they got the drums mapped out on the piano. Ooh. And it does say that he composed this, so Blast. You know what I love about that, the way that it kind of opened, is I do like listening to like big jazz bands and everything. Generally, whenever something like that kind of comes in, you know, the very first note is accented, like bum, ba, 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 ba. You know what I mean? Like to really kind of give you that feel of impact. But in this one, they kept it like you can still feel the impact, but they kept the accent of the first, you know, the very first note. Very nice and easy, right? To kind of complement the composition that we're listening to, where it's loud and it's in your face, but it's not impacted every single one. Like, bah, bah. It's da, da, da. I like that. Almost like legato, almost. Man. I don't play the bass guitar, but I can appreciate some good playing. That sitar. It's a sitar. It's an alto saxophone and a trumpet. You know, I like this composition, right? And I know that's kind of called Blast. It's almost kind of giving me an idea of something happening in like a desert, right? Or something like that, right? It's the kind of vibes that I'm kind of getting. And then the blast kind of musical element obviously looks like that's kind of like the head of the song right there, that da, 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 da. And even though that they're not, for the most part, accenting, like I said before, it still comes off strong because of just how much focus is added on, you know, throughout the rest of it, right? And obviously, you know, Marcus Miller is leading this with his bass guitar. You know, that's more of a lower frequency, and you play that for an extended amount of time. Whenever the head comes back, right, almost feels like you're blasted away, right? So I like that. Hey, I like this groove. Keep it simple. Some nice licks. His tone is good too. Okay. Come on now. Trying to figure out what his name was. He ate that. Oh, I looked in the comments in the description section to see, who that was. He absolutely ate that, flowing just all over the rhythm, man. The tone was beautiful. Embouchure nice and tight and loose where it needs to be. He knows what he's doing. He's out there absolutely killing it with absolute confidence, and you can just hear his personality just bleeding all through that saxophone solo. Come on now. I'm gonna be a little biased because I'm a saxophone player myself, or should I say former, since I haven't played in a while. Absolutely loved it. Especially that dissension right there. Are we gonna get a trumpet solo too? That's a tar. That's nice ambience. Oh, here we go. Did they add a delay to that trumpet? Oh, that's beautiful. Oh, that right there was beautiful. That gives you an idea of like a fever dream, if you will, right? You kind of hear that stuff and kind of like the slow moving jazz, you know what I mean? Like the type of jazz you kind of listen to in a lounge or whatnot, right? It's a very powerful effect, but you definitely don't want it to be used, right? So I'm glad that he's kind of doing it in kind of short burst or short blast, if you will, but it's a delay. That's what it is. And it sounded beautiful. You got to be careful with the type of notes that you play, after one and another, right? You got to kind of get an idea of what that's going to sound like after that delay hits. But I imagine they have a mixing engineer to make sure that nobody's ears kind of getting blown out, because imagine if he played like a lot of succession of a bunch of high notes and everything, and it's just delayed over and over and over again. Yeah, so I like the use of delay here. It's that fever dream right there. Sound like a swarm of bees. Hey. Hey. Okay. Amount of embouchure, so I've never played the trumpet before. I've played just a little bit and everything. Different type of instrument requires a different type of embouchure and everything. But man, to hit that high note that he hit right there, even if he hit it for just a split second, looked like he held on to it. Oh, that was nice. That's why sometimes when you're playing, bro, it's a whole entire physical. It's a physical experience. Sometimes you just gotta do the most twisting and contorting, back bends, whatever you need to do to kind of get your emotion to come out of that instrument. You know what I mean? That's what we did. That's why we saw that little bend down there. He was trying to get it out, man. He wasn't about to let that solo in without getting that out. Come on now. neat. Oh yeah, brother's killing it. Yeah, good stuff. I think we got a percussion, drum solo, and then a keyboardist. Sound like a detuned organ sound that he's using. What's that drum he's hitting right here? Boom. Is that like a 16th notes? Oh, 8th notes. Yeah. It's a combination. Told you guys I'm rusty, but I'm enjoying this. I'd pay to see this concert. It's crunchy. It's so thick. Come on. Come on. Oh, what is this technique? Like guitar sliding? Oh, that was beautiful. It's like a slide. God. No, I can't pause just yet. Not in the middle of the solo. Gotta respect the solo. I know I paused before. Sorry about that. It's good. I think they're moving back to the head of the song. Bro, do you guys see how he kind of hit that? I don't know what it was. I don't know the technical terms, right? Because I know nothing about the guitar. But that see, there has been plenty of times where while I'm doing like a saxophone solo or something like that, and I will accidentally do something, right? And then you kind of jam with it. You just like, oh wow, what was that I just hit? Now I'm pretty sure he's hit that before, but probably not in that combination, because when it comes to improv, right, that's not necessarily something that you can practice, right? That's something that just kind of comes out of you, and then you kind of rely on the amount of trainings and stuff that you've done, the amount of practicing. Some of that stuff that you've been practiced kind of just comes out. It's kind of similar to like freestyling, you know, like a freestyle rap where it's you know, straight off the top or without any type of subject or anything like that. And what you're doing is pretty much just stringing a bunch of things that you might have written down in a pad and trying to make it into something cohesive and audible, right? It's kind of similar, you know, when you're doing solos. So I think he had hit that at one point. Probably, you know, he's probably been playing for a while, but you can tell, you know, when he hit it, he said, oh, I like it. And that's what that repetition kept coming back. He was like, nah, I need that again. I need that again. I need it again with some variation. Okay, I love that. Very enjoyable. It's a shame my reactions to this don't get a lot of views. This is some good music. I wanted a keyboardist. a keyboardist solo. And a drum solo too. Finish it off. No, that was absolutely beautiful. Wait. Alex, that's the name of the saxophonist. All right. Like you, man. You killed this. All right, y'all. So that's the end of this video. If you enjoyed the content, leave a like and subscribe. Dave's out.